All right, got a new music production trick for you. This is a little bit complicated, so stick with me. All right, so I got some drums here. This was recorded using a virtual instrument. I got snare, overheads, room mics, hi-hat, and kick drum. Got some plugins on it to make it sound big. Here's what that sounds like. This is not going to be a rock track, so I played with this to make it really interesting. I'm actually going to mute the kick, hi-hat, and snare, and then I made the room sound really big. So here's what that sounds like. Okay, now here's where it gets complicated. So I used a sampler and stuck in a sample of the kick, the snare, and the hi-hat each, and I made each one of them into a synth. So here's what that sounds like. But you hear that it's being triggered by the actual kick drum. So I recorded a sample of each one of those, made it into a synth, found the fundamental frequency, and recorded a long string of that. But now I've got an expander on each one of these that's side chained to the instrument itself that I have muted. Then I have the side chain send pre-fader, so I can mute the channels and they'll still trigger the individual instruments. Now if I mute the overhead and the room, here's what that sounds like. And now I'm going to unmute the room and the overhead, so I got that boomy room sound, and then it's got these samples of each of those drums layered in as synth. Super cool.